Assalamu alaikum, everyone. It's really great to be here with all of you. Thank you for joining me today to talk about our story on sustainability. LEAP is a great event, and this very important topic was touched on by every speaker and every booth. Thank you so much. So today, I will talk to you about a very important topic that's I'm very passionate about, and I'm sure a lot of you are, regarding sustainability and climate change and what we are going to do with this. At Microsoft, we see sustainability and climate change as one of the greatest challenges that humans face. And the most challenging is how we are responding to these challenges. And as you have seen, sustainability is becoming a buzzword. Everyone is talking about it. It's more than just being a hot topic. It's becoming a necessity and responsibility for everyone. In the latest intro panel on climate change report that was generated on 2021, it indicated that climate change is affecting every region of the planet in multiple ways. And these changes are caused by carbon dioxide and the human-induced GHG emissions that is under control of the actions of humans. Furthermore, these emissions, if it's not controlled, and these actions, if there is no radical and wide-scale and immediate response and action is taken to these changes, the world and the climate cannot be controlled between 1.5 to 2 degrees. We at Microsoft think that this is not just an opportunity for change. We think that there is an opportunity that we can put together science and technology and allow for a world that's not only enough for us to survive, but also to thrive. So we are committed to harnessing the power of technology to help everyone, everywhere, build a more sustainable future. We don't only see sustainability as a necessity and responsibility. It's good for businesses, for companies, for governments, because it will enhance their efficiencies. By enhancing efficiencies, you discover ways for conservation and saving money, and that increases and improves the margin. And today, the global citizens and the customers are looking for brands that they trust, brands that have mission. Latest survey of Nielsen indicates that 80% of global customers indicate that they will trust a brand that has a sustainability mission or a mission that is relevant to the environment. Furthermore, when we look at economic data, there is huge opportunity with all of these initiatives that are happening around climate control. There is a market of $60 billion globally in energy optimization opportunities that are generated from governments and institutions on initiatives related to sustainability. Precision agriculture is making a value of market of $21 billion. The economic benefits that are coming from these actions are $26 trillion by 2028. Furthermore, the carbon offset market will grow to $200 billion of valuation. So it is an opportunity and good for business. We at Microsoft have committed around 4 pillars: carbon, water, waste, and ecosystems. And our commitment is to sustainability. It's not new. It's about a decade ago. We started in 2009, and we have moved on with the latest commitments in 2020 to be carbon negative, water positive, and zero waste by 2030. when it comes to ecosystems and biodiversity, we're building a planetary computer, a computer that supports the biodiversity around the globe. This is part of AI for Health, AI for Earth program that Microsoft is leading and making a lot of data available for conservatory community. We have already progressed on those commitments. There is 10 petabytes of data that is available for the conservatory community, open for the world to use and learn from to protect our ecosystems. We are investing to build the leading platform of technology, solutions, and environmental solutions around the 4 areas. Carbon makes sense because industry uses a lot of carbon. So reducing the carbon and reducing the carbon footprint is very much one of our missions. And when we talk about carbon, water as well comes inside. The very little water that's available, it makes sense that we use potable water instead and find ways of reducing our utilization of water and make that water available for humans around the world. When it comes to waste, also reducing the waste, there's a lot of waste that is being dumped in the landfill, and we are committed to achieve zero waste by 2030. And the ecosystem finally, and ensuring the biodiversity. Doing all of this, it's not just an operational thing that we do, it's at the heart and the core of our business. So all of our operations are centered around sustainability. Our products and services solution throughout its life cycle, we're having sustainability and environmental friendly at its heart. We are doing this with our customers and partners. Microsoft relies a lot on the partners and informing policy and working very closely with policymakers to ensure that we advocate for policies that are sustainable and friendly to the environment. Our employees are at the heart of all of this. They keep pushing us to achieve more and challenge us. Now, I'd like to share with you some of the examples of how we are doing this and how you can increase your contribution to sustainability and decrease your carbon footprint. Migrating to Microsoft Cloud for sustainability, we did migrate 2,000 applications, and we studied what if organizations used cloud applications versus the regular traditional on-prem. And what we found out is that those, the utilization of on-cloud versus on-prem reduced the carbon footprint by 98%. Furthermore, 93% energy saving. So that's a huge, huge contribution. If we look at smart buildings as well, that's something that we start with our buildings to make sure that we have smart buildings that improve the utilization of our energy and ensure that we started with our campuses. With one dashboard, we can look at all of the activities that is happening, and that helped us reduce 6 to 10% of our annual reduction. And now with new technologies, we're looking at further reductions of energy on the campus. Same for the water. We're moving to potable water to achieve net zero non-potable water certification in one of our campuses. And what we did as well, we understand that not every company can institute taxes. But what we did is that we instituted taxes inside the company on our business units, and we use that fund to generate innovation funds that supports missions related to sustainability. This fund has been now increased, and it's going to be spanning more business units. And it's important to keep this in mind, that it's not necessarily instituting tax, but the importance of instituting tax inside the company. I'm sharing this with you because it also helps raise the visibility, which is very important, and the reportability of what are the activities that are going and how our activities are affecting the environment. Enabling hybrid work. Also, I mean, COVID came and everybody was working in a hybrid way. Hybrid work is here to stay. Today I was reading a memo from Ministry of Human Resources, Human Capital, instituting hybrid work. So what we did in 2020, we ran an event of 2,000 attendees. And it was completely online. And we measured what if we had the event on-prem versus online. The equivalent of removing 400,000 cars from the streets for one day is what we have saved, which is equivalent to 5,000 metric tons of carbon. That's a lot. Now focusing on packaging as well, we have made the commitment to reduce our packaging, utilization of plastics in packaging to a minimum of 50% recycled content. And when it comes to plastic, I'm sure a lot of you had discussions regarding plastic with your kids. I have a daughter who's in grade 7, and she's very passionate about plastics because she hear and read about the straws and how the plastic straws affect the biodiversity and affect especially turtles. And she's very passionate. Whenever we go to a restaurant, she will not take the plastic straw, and she will give us a lecture of how this is affecting the environment, and she's using metal straws instead, which is really great. I'm very proud of a project that we've done with SABIC, giant Saudi company, to generate a mouse that was done and manufactured with 20% recycled plastic from the oceans. It's called the ocean mouse. And yesterday, the minister talked about it. It's something that we're very proud of. It's an innovation. It was targeting 10%, but we managed to make it 20%. This is just the beginning. We're looking ahead to make it more and more from recycled plastic. The 1,000 tons of the recycled plastic that was used is equivalent to 20 million bottles of plastic of half a liter that is used. So this is very important for us. Now, the supply chain and decarbonizing the supply chain, which is very challenging. It's not easy. Looking at Scope 1 emissions is probably challenging, but it's the easiest. Scope 2 and Scope 3, when it comes to suppliers, it's challenging. We are asking our suppliers or holding them accountable to reduce their carbon footprint. And part of our procurement, we are including a clause regarding sharing with us what they are doing with their carbon. And finally, these are the takeaways from Microsoft sustainability journey. Migrating to cloud reduces your carbon footprint. Smart building solutions increase your sustainability. Carbon taxes institutions help in raising the awareness. Hybrid work and virtual events also they have great contribution and reducing the impact of supply chain. So we all have a responsibility when it comes to climate change and sustainability. Please find your mission and start today. Let's all start leaping sustainability. Thank you very much.